Wah, 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 wah. How is everybody? We're gonna see if things are gonna work. If not, I
We're
don't know.
going to execute many a civilian. In the name of science.
I like science. Science
it's
involves making things
crazy.
go boom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's something that I learned. Something that we can do if I can find it.
You had to
Fuck
finish
did I
each
put it?
other's sandwiches.
It's got nothing to do with sandwiches. Which is sad.
What a waste. Okay, so what did you learn?
I gotta find it. Where's our holotapes?
I believe you stored them in the back. The back of where? You'll never know. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho.
I'm just too stupid.
You're not stupid.
No, it's not there.
Well, darn. I fucked up. Royally.
Okay, your phone died. Understandable. You got 4 horsemen of the Pokepocalypse. Cool. Don't fall off a plane. Unless you land in a cool way, I guess. Hello, Iron. I'm glad you're here, too. I don't know what you're saying about short notice. Mean.
There was
Hello,
nothing
Mango.
short about anything, obviously.
It's your only short joke for the stream. You're tired from today and will just lurk. Okay, I understand. See you later, Iron.
Chimichangas.
Chimichangas all the way across the sky.
Changas. No need to ask why.
Back in the cage. If it isn't the clever one.
Maybe if I only.
What do you want?
2% of the total. Oh. Yes! There we go!
Oh, so that was God. Okay, I gotta do prisoner command.
Damn, that was God. What was God? What is a God? What is a God to a Jeremy?
You were mean to Dottie.
Nothing.
Make
That is
Dog
what.
sleep. Get them to the other voice come out.
And you can all go free.
What is a God to them that have everything? Also known as a Jeremiah.
I had questions for you.
Yes, master.
Sucks for Jeremiah, though. They're not a Jeremy.
Do you know how the ghost people taste?
Tastes like plastic, copper, gas
Ghost
inside,
people?
in pockets. It's when teeth sinks in.
You know, it'd help if I watched the
Huh.
stream. To the stream.
Why do you eat the ghost people?
Dog doesn't like to eat them always.
Oh,
sometimes so many.
these gentlemen.
Okay.
Started
Yes.
eating them because wouldn't go quiet when dogs smashed them with bear jaw. Only one.
What the hell is that?
Got dog angry. Others kept cutting him.
Dottie,
and
what is this
slicing him
top
with knives
fan
when
thing?
He tried to make one go quiet with
I
Why are
don't
there
know.
people
It
with
seems to be the
experience
people
in
who
Then when they
just
stopped
like
twitching,
get into the
each
chat
them.
first.
Then
The
they
first
knocked
3
it back.
chatters
Is
get
that
some
it?
kind of
Noise.
experience.
Dog not like that.
I see.
Dog can tell when they not yet dead. Twitch a bit,
Interesting.
make low noise.
Apparently,
That
you can also
noise
buy
when
a
they get
super
back
chat to
up.
give you 50
Listen.
experience. I don't understand this experience.
Do you need to eat them to make them
With
stay down?
YouTube.
If you rip their arms off or legs,
What do I think
mask
of the
people stay
Pokemon
down.
Za?
Easier to rip
Well,
off
I'm
legs
not a
and arms
smoker,
they
so
fall
I cannot
on the
say
ground.
about it.
Just
I've
keep hitting them.
known about Oddish
You
for
can't make
quite a
them
number
fall
of
down
years.
and rip off
Though,
legs. Make
not
them
particularly
ash.
a fan of him
Saw
or
one
his
caught in electric
pothead
sparks so much, it turned into
evolution, but
burnt pile. Not get back
there
up.
could be worse Pokemon.
So dismemberment and disintegrations take them down.
Chop legs off.
Wow,
stand
we're
up,
smarter than
eat, and
Dog.
Fall down. If not that, make them electric ash.
Wow, we're smarter than Dog.
Dog not like that. I see. Dog can tell when they not yet dead. Twitch a bit, make low noise. Apparently, you can also buy a super chat to give you 50 experience.
What
dog knows where to hit them, make them stay down. Base of neck,
It
lower
would not
back.
seem so
Hit it hard
cute
enough.
tonight.
Life snaps
Yeah,
out
I
of them.
apologize.
Can you show me where?
I
Dog can.
do
See
believe
where
that
back
it is
of
something
collar is?
related to pain.
Follow down to lower back. Hit neck, middle back,
Since
right on spine.
you're
Crack.
not on there, and I
Then
don't
they
think
knock
Benny
it
is
back
on
up.
there either,
Dog
despite
hits
both
them,
of you talking.
then dog eats them. Easier to make quiet twice that way.
So yeah, I'm
Dog
not
cut
sure
you the Ghost
how-
Hunter perk, allowing you to kill
how
ghost
this
people so they
works.
stay dead.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dog, back in the
If
cage.
it isn't the clever
Oh, but to
one,
answer your question,
what do you want?
more explicitly, Benny, instead of making a joke,
We'll
I
see.
don't know about Pokemon ZA. I'm not really into newer Pokemon games personally. They give me a bad taste in the mouth. From their story and the Pokemon that they have in them. Of course, I'm spoiled on Gen 3, 4, and questionably 5. I say questionably because I can't remember the story.
Oh, zombos.
I hope that I can be heard on stream.
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Can
I
stream hear you?
Wonderful. Yes, they can, but I need to be speaking a little bit louder. So let me finish my orange juice and I'll start speaking a bit more froth-like, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
4th is the appropriate volume for Alexis.
That is great to hear. For everyone else, however, since I feel a little bit quieter, I'll speak noticeable amount louder for the time being.
Yummy.
Are you using a bear trap as a fist?
Yes. Yes, I am. Found it when some weirdo tried to kill me.
I believe
then-
that is what, as the kids would say, is metal.
It's metal as fuck, bro.
Easily.
Ugh,
I
I
wouldn't
don't
say
like that, I
as
don't like
fuck,
that, I
I
don't
don't-
like that.
Oh.
That was scary. I don't want to be poisoned by the red mist.
Dottie doesn't want to be poisoned by the red mist. All she wants to do is ram your face with her fist. I believe the kids call that a bars.
Hot damn. Call the police and the fire dog.
The police straight from the underground areas.
Okay,
The subterranean floor, if you will.
okay, so we go forward, up, and then right.
Yeah, oh, here we go.
Okay.
So, to get XP, I just found it, by the way. You have to send live chat messages or send super chats and super stickers. You can turn it off, apparently. But the leaderboard resets every stream. So, yeah. I do find it funny how XP can be shortened to experience or experience points,
Uh-huh.
depending on what way you want to look at it. If you're looking at XP as in the X and the P of experience, the word, or experience X, the first word, or the first letter of X, and then points being the second.
Hmm.
I'm more of a one-word experience person.
It's understandable. Oh, you can get
I do
your
find
Switch
it.
repaired. That's good.
Oh yeah. I do find it funny when people write EXP to say experience, just
There's codes that unlock other
explicitly.
things too.
It's just EXP. Experience.
I mean, in
And then
some
you just have
places,
XP.
it's experience, and in some places, it's XP.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always find funny. Is that no matter where you go, everybody knows it as experience, but very few will say experience points. Unless they're referring to somebody, or sorry, not referring, unless they're speaking to somebody who doesn't know the terminology.
Wow,
Oh,
that was scary.
goodness. And look at all of those chickens, as the kids would say.
Yep, they're totally chickens.
There was that one time when experience, or EXP, meant execution points. Was that right?
Oh yeah, that's in Blunderblail, or whatever it's called. Hey, God. I found a gun. Do you like guns? Do you like when I shove a gun inside your face?
Please
Is-
don't give God the Kurt Cobain treatment.
Is this annoying you?
Almost got away.
Dottie, please.
The idiot's
We don't need
hunger
to lose
screws
God
it up.
already. We just barely found him. We thought he abandoned us, but he's been in the fucking Sierra Madre.
I think he's annoyed.
He went to take a vacation one fucking time in his life to Sierra Madre and the bombs dropped. Now he's here, stuck in this form. Because as we all know, the super mutants are the superior form, which is the form God took. That's why they are named God.
God is a super mutant, and a woman, apparently.
I mean, we all know that. Think about it. How do you give birth to creation?
German
people
wine,
like Luther.
turpentine, Antonioni Beneducci, Camilla Carana.
What kind of fucking Powerpuff Girls are you making?
I don't know.
German wine turpentine.
Almost.
What the fuck?
Screws it up.
What did I drop?
Me?
A butter knife! That's totally useful. Wow, I can clean a cosmic knife. And it's apparently counted as crafting.
Interesting.
Huh. I can make some weapon repair kits. That's neat. Everything for a weapon repair kit was in here.
And it's crazy. It's almost like if I'm not stupid, things get easier.
I mean, it's
I
crazy.
Could have guessed. What?
We finish each other's toaster strudel.
I told you to stay away from my goddamn toaster strudels. Those are mine. I bought them.
You and what army?
There wasn't an army. I bought them with money. That's why I own them.
Oh yeah, did we determine if we can use this? It's not really a hammer.
I mean, if you think about it, it is a bunch of very sharp blades and a stick.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
If you think about it, knives are made of metal. Tinkaton would have turned those knives into a hammerhead. And it's on a stick, so it's got leverage.
It's
like a
also
hammer.
two-handed.
Like a hammer.
Can we clean it?
And here's the other thing. You don't need a license to own it, just like a hammer.
That's so true.
And think about it even more like this. If we ram it into somebody's skull, there's a good chance it could explode. Just like a hammer.
Alright, we'll clean all of our knives that we can. And then eventually we'll make a cosmic knife spear. That deals 29 damage. We need more
And if you
Abraxo
think about it
cleaner.
even more, if you shove it into somebody's mouth, their lips will pucker, just like a lemon.
And we all know
It's your own fault.
that lemons are the same color as
the name.
their name.
Just like an orange.
Okay, that is the correct thing. Give me my map.
Ted, you bonehead. A lemon is the same color as its name, just like a melon. Which is just lemon if you swap the L and the M.
Yeah, exactly. What? Residential district?
Matt,
Picking up
how do you
signals near your
feel
location.
about
Detonators. Watch for
the
traps.
change in the way that the alphabet song is sung?
Oh, more Abraxo cleaner. Thanks.
Because apparently, the next generation can't have the joys of saying LMNOP. And instead, they want it to be some horrific abomination which bastardizes the old ways.
Somebody once told me the
And it
world
goes
was
L,
gonna
M,
roll me.
N, O, P, Q, and at some point they decide to make more letters contract. And it disturbs me. But please, go find this new version of the alphabet song. And come back with your displeasure.
Ooh, a gas bomb. That sounds illegal.
Well, it's illegal in the United States because the government hasn't found a way to market it to us.
Hmm. Hello?
It's me.
I'm gonna take this stuff and shove it up your bum.
You know, a bear trap could clean somebody out if they're that backed up. Hopefully they're not. Or they are going to have a problem.
Indeed.
Now it is time to hate myself.
Hey God, could you come over here?
God, what is the meaning of life? The wise words of God have been spoken. They have no idea why they made us either.
Why did that trap not work?
The wise words of God have spoken. They don't know why either. Damn, God is like me, for real, for real.
On my footprint, God, you get increased stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around place traps. Oh yeah! We're supposed to be able to just kind of walk around and ignore traps while we have God with us. Because God's been walking alongside us.
Oh, I see. That could have been useful many years ago, when I was a young boy.
I so heard that your father took you into the city.
Yes, to see a marching band, actually. It was fucking terrible. They played the wrong notes all the time.
Come and fight me, you bitch.
Whoa. Language. It's biatch. Say it with me, Dottie. Come fight me, biatch.
I can't pick that lock.
No, Dottie. Everything can be done if you're willing to kill enough people. Are you willing to kill enough people?
Duh.
Of course you are. Come now, child. Let us commit a murder most foul.
Come with me.
And you'll be
In a
classified
world
as
of
an
pure-
accomplice to this massacre. Will incur across the whole entire nation. I'm surprised.
Ah! God teleported to me.
That whole thing without a stuttering once.
Ah!
Something needs to die.
Nice.
Nice Glock.
Thanks for the bear trap, Fist. I'm gonna clean mine up. Oh, look at that. It's bleeding.
How wonderful. I've never seen one that bleeds before.
Here. Go take a nap and you'll feel so much better.
Here, dear child. Do a crime. I promise you, nothing will feel better than doing a crime.
I like
under
crime, yeah, I
protection.
really do.
I like crime, yeah, how about you? If you don't like crime, you're a lying shit. Oh, I said that part aloud, didn't I? My apologies, I forget to mute myself while I'm doing crime.
Doing the crime, doing the crime.
do it all the time, but we're not doing the time. We're doing a crime. Doing a crime. Gonna do all night, cause it do fucking rhyme. Doing a crime. Doing a crime.
That's a Brexo cleaner. Ooh. Hi, sensor module. I don't like that.
Like a lot of things. You know the thing I like the least? Taxes.
Oh, okay.
Dear God, the taxes. And you know who enforces those taxes? The NCR. But I like the NCR. But they're forcing me to do taxes. And I don't like taxes.
Sucks
So you know
to
what
suck.
this means? That's right, Dottie. We overthrow the government and the world. What the hell's an eggplant? It really gives a fuck. They're Dottie. They're Dottie and the fuck, fuck, fuck.
Ooh. Take a look at me now.
You look the same as you did yesterday.
Meowdy.
Oh, it's Minnow. Hello, Minnow. How are you doing this questionably decent night? I hope your day has been a wonderful one thus far.
What? I'm hearing thingies.
I'm hearing free money. But where? She cries. Where could this money be? Oh, Minna wants to know if you're excited for your very own game.
I am. I'm gonna get my revenge on this fat ass whore.
Oh, you just ended stream yourself? I hope it went well. And Goobus says every streamer I watch for the last few days playing newvegas is playing Dead Money. Yes, we do not like this. This place sucks. However, it has money.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
kind of have
what
to
we-
go and steal all the money.
Yeah. And then we leave and never come back. Originally, we weren't even thinking that we should do Dead Money because it has a lot of restrictions that further limit Dottie's playing capacity. But without the truest forethought, I will say, from either myself or Dottie, we had entered Dead Money, and we're kind of stuck here. So we wrap this up as soon as possible.
The idiots.
We punch people in the face, and we leave.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know anything about the bear claw fist, so that kind of helps. But I was prepared to literally just unarmed box my way through this entire DLC.
That tourist crosses me.
Dottie was sadly not informed of how disturbing this was to her personality, and has since rued the day that she ever needed to step foot onto these lands. Is that not right, Dottie?
Even if they don't, they still might.
Tastes like copper.
Hi, God. Talk to him.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
It's time for us to part
You-
ways.
Want us to split up? All three of us?
Yeah,
I'll make more progress on my own. Just don't get us killed.
of course not. Hi, Mr. Dean Domino.
And then we'll talk.
Okay.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio.
And yes, Minnow,
Woke up
I'm doing
confused
alright.
like some of the others.
I'm just a little,
At least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get
Sorry,
up
there were
and make
fireworks
any sudden
outside.
motions, no
I'm
matter how uncomfortable
doing
the
fine, a
chair
little bit of a
is.
headache,
The
and
cushion's
the
just for
constant,
show.
incessant destruction of the air by fireworks has been turning my my otherwise peaceful day and nights into a wonderful cascade of wanting to hang myself.
Better be a shape charge. You're gonna kill us both.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red.
Cool.
So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstanding.
Okay. Look, I need your help to get into the Sierra Madre. I don't have a good speech stat.
Oh, of course you do. Now it's like we're married with these big wedding rings around our necks. So, why don't you hear my proposal first, before you start talking about what you need?
I'm listening.
Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract.
Right.
If you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Maybe we can make some sort of deal. You need. Damn it! Why don't I have the proper skills to talk to people?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I
Well,
like it when the
You
odds
were a
are
bit of a
in
party
our
girl in
favor.
college
If you're
before you
here
left.
with who I think,
and burned the college
then I'd rather have you on my side than his.
and
Mhm.
everyone in it.
And it's in the whole.
Yeah.
You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
I'm fine. If that's all, let's head out.
All right, partner.
Unclean Living perk. Grants you a short period of time before taking damage inside a toxic cloud, will reduce the amount of damage you take inside a toxic cloud.
You don't have to take
Cool.
the wrong way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see? It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
Hmm. Alright. Let's go. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? no. Ah, damn it. I should have marked where that workbench is. Oh well, we'll deal with it later. Okay. Okay, we already fixed that. Cool. What's back here? Okay. Nice. Okay, now the question is, where the fuck do we go?
I will say, I don't know.
Oh, medical district. Can we not fast travel there? Yay.
Hooray. Wonderful. Now execute that. Do it, coward, you won't.
Wonder fruit.
There's wonder fruit? Oh, goodness. I haven't had a wonder fruit since college.
I didn't know you went to college.
Yeah, before I started going to college and university, I went to a small thing called college. I did not realize at the time that it... You saw bouquet and you thought flowers, is that it?
Maybe?
Oh, a bouquet for me. How wonderful. I haven't had flowers since I was a girl.
I didn't see that it said activate. Oh, now we need to find all that shit again. Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
I'm fine. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing how fast you went. Ooh, for me. How wonderful, divine, even.
Okay.
But as I was saying, I went to college, and as I found out when I reached college, it was not college, and the thing known as college was a place for you to eat wonder fruit, which made you hallucinate the idea that you were getting an education. I believe everyone else in the world calls it high school. But yes, that was my experience with college.
Understandable.
You're not going to interact with the bouquet again, are you?
No.
No, never. I
Okay.
also enjoy the fact that, what is it? I do enjoy the fact that, depending on which of these friends you have, they can do certain things. Like Dean here protects you from gas, which allows you to pass through the gas areas without dying.
Yeah, we're passing all kinds of gas.
Yes. I believe that is also from the wonder fruit, otherwise known as beans.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many pork and
Or
bean
sorry,
cans.
no, that's the magical fruit. My apologies. How could I have been so careless? What was I saying? Oh yes, and then there was God, and I can't remember what God did.
God makes us better at stealthing.
Right. Because as we all know, God gets the God treatment. Completely invisible, not there unless something is wanted from them.
Time to slowly drink all the irradiated water out of the rusty sink.
I went to Yale, but then I had issues finding a job later.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yummy. I love radioactive
It
water.
works especially well if I had used a German accent, I believe. But the joke is very funny. Oh, only 194 radiation? Shoot, you have that much in your smile alone.
Uh-huh.
Yes, as I mean, when you smile, people die of radiation sickness. Because you caused
When you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. Because you have killed them.
Bomb, yeah.
And they will be dead. Your eyes, they look a lot like someone named Boris.
Your skin is quite eventually getting porous. What does that mean? I don't know. But you should know. 'Cause you're amazing at falling for my shell.
And now we know. Get fucking killed. Get fucking killed. What the fuck were you shooting? I didn't see that enemy.
The more precise a point system, the less the points matter. I believe I will need some context as to what you mean.
I don't know where the fuck I go.
Oh. There should be more on the wall to your right. The stairs.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm moving at a speed that's less than 2.
Over are you by 2. Crazy how that is. There you go, you can run again. Do 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 do.
Might as well just eat
More
all the food
precise
in the
a
inventory.
Point system, the more points it takes to get to a threshold, therefore the gravity of a single point is inversely proportional to the amount of points needed. I have to think about what I just said. I do apologize.
Me too.
Cloud wasn't always here.
I mean, it makes sense. However, I am a person who runs off of I would say, a floating integer, where each point itself is within the scope of 1 to 100, and any adjustments thereafter are made past a decimal.
What the fuck?
That was questionable. What did Dean do? But I do understand what you mean now, Mena. Or at least I believe I understand what you mean.
How?
Batting 1,000. That's
It's a shame you can't eat the ghosts.
Cross, uppercut, cross. He dead.
Imagine dying to a cross and not an uppercut. Shame.
Shame. Shame!
For shame.
Yeah, Minnow's right. For example, if 100,000... No, if a million... Yeah, if a million rats is safe, but 1,000,001 is harmful, then 1 rat at a time is barely anything.
Which I understand. But I do... Again, going back to me using the scope of explicitly, like, the value of exactly 0 to the value of exactly 100, that would fall into, like, the scope of, like, 10.00001, roughly. Because saying 1 at that point feels a little exaggerated, to say the least. But yes, if 10 is, if 10 points of radiation is safe, but going anywhere over it to the amount of 10.00001 is not safe, then yeah, it's the equivalent of 1/10,000th or 100,000th of a point. Which, yeah.
Oh! this is the place with the workshop, workbench.
Oh, wonderful. Did you get more Abraxo?
I did. We're gonna put a marker right there.
So, Alexis letting you know. Excuse me. Dottie and Magus do share memories, but it's more of if one shares it with the other. It's like using the cloud, but they have two different user IDs. Magus can set some things to any access, while others he can Magus only access. And then if we look at Dottie, Dottie sets most things to Dottie only access, but Magus still opens them up anyway. But on the few of them that she does share between them, spares Magus the like 10 seconds to override it.
What? We could have been making grenades out of tin cans, duct tape, and pistol powder?
Yeah.
We could have
duct
been
tape the
making
lid.
some kind of cool bombs.
Yeah. Dottie must have watched the Pokemon Piss VODs.
Oh yeah, I did.
believe so. It would be odd if Dottie didn't. Dottie didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But how many VODs would a Dottie done did if a Dottie don't did dot VODs?
Yes.
Curious.
But, okay, to double check, we don't need... It's just the Abraxo cleaner and duct tape. So if something uses duct tape, we should probably ignore it. Okay. We don't need any of these clipboards. Or the coffee mug. Or that suit. That clipboard does nothing for us. And I think I'm good for now.
Wonderful. When do we kill them?
It took Magus like 4 hours to beat me. Can you defeat Magus in a faster time? Okay. It took Magus way longer to beat you. You had Aurelian and Hated Viper. I mean, yeah. We'll have to see. I sense bitches.
There are bitches afoot. They have feet? Well, not anymore. I hate them. You ate them. Yes. Why? Yes. What am I talking about?
This
Leave the Subida
is...
del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
Nice. I didn't even have to do any work.
You do work? That wasn't a jab. I'm genuinely curious. And then the question is, what work do you do? And is it changing the accounts so that your alcoholism doesn't show through? Because it does. I'm sorry to say, but it does. You drink a lot. I'm genuinely concerned for your health sometimes, Dottie. How do you drink that much and not die?
You don't need to know.
Emergency supplies. I need.
Fair enough.
I know we're in a bad spot here. Just leave me something, all right?
No.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step?
I found one of your stashes. Why do you leave them around the
Why?
villa?
Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to
Hi,
scrounge up
Nix.
supplies, and I don't like taking chances. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims in case I got in a tight spot. Of course, you show up putting your mitts
I
on
know.
everything.
Well,
I
yeah.
suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining.
We're playing this like Fallout 4. I grab whatever the fuck I want.
I still need to eat. At least I think I do. The villa provides, even if it's not as glamorous as the Cantina Madrid. Once I, well, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to experiment. Not the
Nice.
best chef, but, well, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. I call it the
Sierra Madre Martini? Always in the mood for another drink.
Scrape some cloud residue off the walls, mash it in a tin can with some junk food from the machines, and hold your nose and down it. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it at. Also, there's other recipes you can do with the cloud residue, although it might take a hardier survivalist than me to brew them. I stick to martinis.
Cool. Be it to mix cloud residue and junk food in a tin can at a campfire for a surprisingly strong, restorative, and disgusting drink.
Of course.
Have other people shown up?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
So they all killed each other?
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars or not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone
So they
learned
killed
the
each other?
problem
Not exactly.
was.
So what happened? Not exactly. What? Not exactly. Say it again.
I'd shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again.
Yes. But not exactly. I'll kill you.
Okay, Mr. Dino Domino. Dino Dominical.
Pumpernickel. Sausage pickle.
Is there anything else in here aside from this room? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna walk at a very slow pace. Give me a break of your Kit Kat bar.
But not like that, because that is gross.
Thanks
Take
for the
me
junk
to piece of
food.
that fancy feast.
Hello.
Hello. Try to see. Okay, bye.
Dancing Queen. A gift shop! Have an actual shopkeep, please.
What's next?
Well, that's lame. I wanted an actual shopkeeper.
Dottie, you can't eat those people.
But I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know. But you can't. This is 2177. I don't remember what year it is.
What? Are you gonna tell me
You
that
can't
people have
just-
rights or something?
No. You have to ask consent first. And then no matter the answer, then you can eat them because they'll be dead. So what the fuck does it matter?
Okay.
But it's the thought that counts. Or you can tell them that you'll give them some caps for the rights of their body after they're gone. That way, if they have a family, they can put those caps to them. Or if they're like you, they can drink the rest of their days away and get totally wasted and die. And then you can have their body, and then it'll be full of alcohol.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
Then you can give them caps and tell them to buy chocolate. And then you can eat them, and they'll be chocolate covered.
I like the way you think, Fox Boy.
Well, I'm Zima at the moment.
Fox person.
Okay. I like the way you think, Fox. Yeah.
Um... More Abraxo cleaner is always good.
That it is. That it is. You know what's better than one Abraxo cleaner?
75.
Chino.
I can count.
You can count? Who let you do that?
Your mother.
Damn that woman. How dare she teach you how to count alcohol bottles? And how many bullets it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of somebody's forehead?
We found out so much about how many bullets it'll take to do that.
And how many bullets is it? Hmm? Hmm?
The 12.
Shit, she knows.
That's the way out after you break into the Sierra Madre's vault. Try to leave. I'll set off your caller.
When did I get moved here? Who moved me here?
I will sell you all of my cigarettes, weird machine. Oof, well, it's time for you to head to bed, but you're glad you got to catch as much of the stream as you did. Enjoy the rest of the DLC. It's for one of your favorites of any game. Good night. Thanks, Bobby!
I don't believe that is it. Ooh. This looks very interesting. Question though, how does that one ship on the left get out? Or is it just perpetually there for the rest of eternity? Time for you to head to bed. Well, good night, Bobbykins. I hope you've had a wonderful time in stream, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Treasure's mine, asshole. Huh. Find me and we can talk?
What if I don't?
Wait a second. A +10 speech magazine. We might be able to use that later. It's not robbing, it's borrowing.
For an extended period of time with no turn date.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing legal about that.
Okay, where the fuck? Does anyone remember where we found that hologram that sells us stuff? Not the vending machine, but like an actual salesman.
Definitely. And no, I am unaware for what that is worth.
Hmm. Okay, we made it back to where we started the stream. What's up here? Ahem.
You okay?
I'm only dead.
Oh, that's nothing a little alcohol wouldn't fix. Thirdly.
75
Or you
HP,
could
4
be
endurance,
cool
and
or
2
something
strength?
and
That's sexy.
deal with it like an individual. Like a normal person. Holy shit, there's a hot plate. I enjoy this type of future where the bathrooms still work.
Okay, we're not gonna waste too much time wandering.
Okay, so it looks like follow the left route, follow that through, and then take a right, and then take a left once you get to the area after that. So left, right, left.
Okay. East Villa. Okay. Heading east from the fountain, there's a Sierra Madre vending machine. Okay, we need to go back up to the villa. Because it's on the east side, probably over here. There. I like directions. I like going the correct way. Okay. Okay.
Wonder what that human's insides would look like laid out over the fountain.
Okay. I see him. And it is exactly where I thought it would be. I am cool. I am hip. What is inside here? Give. Or you can buy martinis, stim packs, and whiskey.
Well, you know what they say about whiskey. It's the devil. With that said,
let's
I'm
see.
going to go engage with the devil.
Hot.
Hmm? Did you say something?
Nothing.
That's what I thought. Actually, that could not, because there's a reason there.
Um... Okay. We gotta even this out somehow. Um... Okay. Perfect. Yay. I can move. I can fight.
I can see. I can fight. You can cry to your mama.
Okay. Why can't we fucking fast travel? Okay. Good. No. There.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Wait, we don't have a ranged weapon.
That is true. We'll have to use Dean since he has a gun.
I don't think Dean can do it.
Why wouldn't he? Or is he a bad shot?
Didn't think much of our chance.
Well, we can't ask him about it.
I'd shed
Dean,
a
are you a
tear,
bad
but
shot?
I'm sure we'll be
Said
chatting
with
again.
the voice of that puppet thing from Deltarune. Or sorry, that's a big shot, isn't it? My bad.
All right, well, let's test what our options are.
Cloud wasn't even about cars or factories.
That one might have to be shot.
Oh no. Anyway. Back to murder.
Grenades work!
Oh, wonderful.
That was fun. Though, I have to know. Do we throw these?
For what?
We do.
Oh, the throwing knives, yes. I believe they're only a one-time use.
Uh-huh. Okay, then we'll use these or grenades to destroy anything we can't get near.
Oh, you're at the sensors that make you explode, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's why you were asking if he could shoot. That precisely, I see.
Sure, Dad.
Sure glad one of us knows what they're doing. Yes, Dean, that is, in fact, what is going on here. You should probably save now that you've gotten this far.
True.
Trial and error.
Let me just make sure we got all the loot around here first.
The ghost people leave supply.
Where is it? Okay. Oh, I think I see it. Fuck.
Maybe some other time.
Sierra Madre is not okay.
Well, counting that grenade thing that never happened again, we're at 40 deaths. Nothing. We can't go up. Okay, so that's just one we have to run through. Yay! Okay.
Helping the cloud up for long. Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys look.
Yay. Where did he kill it?
Where didn't he kill it? He killed it high, he killed it low, he killed it left and to and fro. It was magical, yes it was. For him to kill in the neighborhood.
Cloud wasn't always.
And what he said, I will quote, "There's 2, there's 4, there's 6, there's 8 bodies, and that's really great."
Goober.
What did you just call me? Dare you?
I called you a goober.
I should have your license for this. If only you knew what a license was. I'll get you, daughters. The bosses. One of these days.
A toaster? Smoking is bad, but if you can make other people buy cigarettes from you, then you're in a good position.
I don't think that's how it goes. Dottie, who's telling you these things?
Drugs are bad, except for when you're good at having drugs and not getting addicted.
Dottie, who's telling you these lies? First of all, drugs are always good. Duh.
Sierra Madre.
I'm kidding. Drugs are bad, kids. Never do drugs. Unless you absolutely need to. Then, okay.
Don't do
if you
drugs. Don't stand on swivel chairs.
Do drugs sometimes when needed. For medicinal purposes. And for practical medicinal purposes. And not for extreme misuse of medical purposes. And only when legal. And or when reasonably, conscientiously, and understandably positive for your overall well-being. Please do not listen to us in anything that we have said thus far.
It's colloquially known as a joke.
Yeah. We do not, under any circumstances, recommend you listen to what we have said thus far in any meaningful or rational way. Please do not take what we have said as legal or advice. This is the joke. And yes, this is Dottie, not Magus.
Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
Magus is currently roasted over a campfire. So,
Yes,
if
he is
anyone
singing
wants
a
grilled
couplet.
tentacles, we have them.
He is singing the CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that he can sing it faster, well, you're right. But shut up. Because it would help if you just sang along.
Damn it. Then where?
Not getting any younger.
Rusted.
I think I sees it.
What do you seize?
Give me my 5. Oh my gosh, move. Nice. I was right. I was right. I am always right.
Until you're wrong, then you're wrong. And that's why we sing the song of you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah.
But you're right, mostly.
Aren't you a pretty lady?
Dottie, are you looking in a mirror again?
Close. You are sexy. I'm gonna uppercut you.
On stream? Dottie. No. Bad. Don't do that. There are kids watching. Hopefully not.
If kids were watching, I would be worried.
I would be worried as well. That's why we gotta be afraid for them. because they're
Oh no,
stupid
this hot
children.
woman was harmed.
Madre may wait.
See, Dottie, look at what your deeds have done.
I didn't hurt
Can you live
her.
with yourself?
I found
Can
her
you
on the
live with
ground
yourself
like
knowing
this.
you've done this? Yeah, do you think the cops are gonna believe that one?
There's no cops here, and look, I'm the cop. I'm wearing the cop uniform.
Aren't there, Dottie? Freeze. I'm the Frost Police. You've been got.
No.
Watch for hologram security. Not as nice as the lady at the fountain, trust.
Right, I was undercover this whole time.
Check security status. Patrolling second floor. Huh. Protocol holograms, just as the name implied, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. They've been programmed with case-specific protocols. Not only do security look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as security guards would. They use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and will aid in pathing, while later versions will feature upgrades that allow for 360-degree perception arc. Memory cells and current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environments for unauthorized activity. Best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment. Trespassers could conceivably use blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. If they detect a threat, they'll display a warning color to the target. If they believe they ever display this color as an error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume a normal protocol. If it persists, it'll enter engagement mode, turn red, begin distributing targets with their discharge beams.
You hear that? Be careful or it'll discharge on you.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Attackers spending the
That's
time to look for
closest.
emitters usually be rendered unconscious by holograms' discharge beams so they can disable them, so there's nothing to fear. Damn it, they can't be harmed.
Why not? You harm everything.
Service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They'll pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter, however, they usually allow an obstacle to be subdued and should present no obstacles of Coca-Cola. They can be damaged or broken if not force applied. In addition, while they're protective inside sturdy space-age alloys, circuits are vulnerable to being tampered work. This occurs further to the referred habitabar. Okay. Anything else useful? Maintenance posts. Welcome And on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. So basically, never.
Yeah, I'm so thankful that they'd set up this amazing representative machine to tell us to fuck off. Quite lovely.
Night night, Alexis.
Good night, Alexis.
Holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the financiers and Mr. Sinclair.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Seriously, we should get out of here. The security holograms shoot our sight, and you can't even hurt them.
Where the fuck are they then? Which spot is which?
Alright, chat, now is the time. Can you say abierto?
Don't you be
Great.
fooling me with Brazilian
say
Portuguese.
Cerrado?
Wait.
Damn, Coco can't hear anything. This is so sad.
Play Despacito.
Coco, I'm saddened to say you are Coco with a chip, with a hearing impediment. I'm sorry you had to hear it from me.
If you can even hear it.
Shit, wait. Yeah, I just thought of that. Fuck. How do we tell Coco that they have a hearing impediment that they just found out about?
Turn up the volume in your ear.
Oh yeah, just tell them to hear better. That solves all the issues.
Cool. Aw. Give. Give. Appointment calendar. Hoo doo 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 doo. Mama, 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 mama. Miss Keys showed up today, sent Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keith's voice was fine. Her loss of voice was symptomatic of expressive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened, warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see her, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told her the autodoc more than capable of healing her voice if she developed any throat infection. We could even operate, if need be, if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Ouch. And Froth, thank you for helping out Fuecoco.
What's next?
Oh? Dean, move. Oh, that's a clinic basement key. Dispenser codes. Codes for the Poke dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. We dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or such conditions. Among the codes, we kept asking if we'd make sure the code for Med-X was backed up. You must have said it 3 times. I don't think you realize it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code in the terminal just in case. Sick. We can get Mentats and Med-X now. Huh. You're going in Kitsune's pocket? No! I can't have Froth sitting in someone else's pocket. He lives in my pocket. Whatever can I do? Today will be the day I finally kick your mommy. And all the graceful mummies. Oh, okay. I'll be in your pocket. I'm okay with that.
Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
Put a trash can to your ear. Wonder glue, bunch of ruined books.
What's next?
Huh. Thanks, Dean.
I should not be drinking this much orange juice. I feel many problems coming along.
Oh! Now we have the programming that allows us to stuff. Hi, sexy lady.
That's a me.
Waiting for the pearly gates. Whoever did this.
Take assassin suit. DT of 4. What's my current armor? Light armor. 15, DT 16. Slightly less DT, but it's also wildly expensive.
Time to go clean my ears. Remember, people, don't use Q-tips to clean your ears. Especially not like how I am doing it. I find it absolutely funny that people use Q-tips for their ears, despite explicitly on the box it says do not use Q-tips for your ears. Use it for your nose. And how many people are using it for their nose?
-3.
Exactly. Only nurses because they have to. there, throw that over there, lay down on the bed for like a little bit because goddamn my back.
Okay.
My bones.
3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Some identified toxin from the ventilation system. Ho ho boo boo. Huh.
Camp speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Oh, that's loud as hell.
Cool. Well, yeah, you're Minnow Films now.
Dots. You won't believe it. Steve Burns is bringing a modern day version of Blue's Clues for adults.
Yo.
It will be titled Alive and will help viewers navigate through childhood according to this. Or sorry, through adulthood. I said childhood, didn't I? I meant adulthood, but my brain is small.
Okay, I don't think we can reach that one.
You sure came a long way to rub this.
I guess we're legally supposed to go to the basement first. Oh my god, move, you cockwhore.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years.
Essential. Disengage. Wait a second, how many more of these do we need? Just one more clean knife. Okay. We now have a clean knife spear to mess with. Damn it, Dean, you got in my way.
Dang, them a dang Dean. Getting in my doggone way. Eating my apples. Slicing my melons.
Journal of Internal Medicine? Cool. Insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Must have cost a fortune. New programs to the auto docks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Want to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if those codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes are incompatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Oh, God! You alright? Nothing comes out. Touches her throat, traces a scar beneath her chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Do you know anyone who knows how to animate? A few people, maybe?
What about it?
Any of the Scarlet Violet's duck you forgot the name of? I don't know. Which ones do you know? Okay. What's the matter?
Wait, what's this about animating?
It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off.
Their shades blocking like 16%, or not 16, like 20% of your view.
Ah, okay, Minnow. Let's just say we're in this together. We need to cooperate if we're gonna get out of here. Together we can get out of this. I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. Looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Alright, come with me. What? Christine
I like how you
stops.
told her to follow you and she ran away.
Yeah. Well, she ran away to go back to the collar, to the area, because I already had Deacon with us. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps her collar and opens and closes her hand really fast. Points to your pip by her collar, then your collar. She You can dampen the signal. Does that work with any other collar? It's just your frequency. But only between us.
Didn't think much about.
Time for
You
us
sure?
to part ways.
I can't say it.
Oh. That's a ghoul. I'm not a ghoul, it's a ghost. It's a ghostly modifier.
And it's dead.
It's a daddy. He has no heady.
Oh! Well, first we leveled up, but second, I found her. We're gonna chase after her.
Oh. Do you need speak?
Yeah. Look, we're seeing all these speech checks that we just can't do anything with. And it's making me
Okay,
real
let's-
sad.
Well, when you get through college, through drunken charisma, sometimes sober charisma is not that bad. I will say, though, it was very interesting to see you speak with a whole group of people by blowing through the necks of like 100 bottles of alcohol. I don't know how you pulled that off. It sounded magical. 100%.
Ghost bustin'.
Nah, we're not using console commands, Minnow.
Christine
Yes.
raises eyebrow.
We are wielding a bear
Damn it,
trap.
our medicine's not good enough. Can you communicate some other way? Can you write? What do you mean? She lost the ability to write. Something to do with the surgery?
Did you find any mentats? Or
She got
something
electrically
that up your
fucked.
intelligence? I believe it's end, isn't
God damn it, we need a higher medicine check to be able to pull this
it?
one
Medicine
off.
is intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah, wait, hang on. I know.
Don't you
We
have
have...
mentats? Or some intelligence boosting thing?
Today's physician.
Well, there you go. What the fuck? It went up to 7. Well, you could do the
there we go, we
pencil
found
thing
it.
again.
Blank face, second, that. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes, pre-war. You can still do numbers and calculations. Good to know. What weapons are you good at? So she's good at a lot of weapons. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? I like you, Christine. Signal interference. Grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing amount of time before it activates. Sexy.
It's a shame that we can't find like mentats or something anywhere. Let's see. How much do mentats? Mentats are an intelligence thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Not... Okay, yeah. So... Yeah.
Mentats.
affect
If only we
medicine.
had mentats.
How much do mentats even help with medicine, actually? Intelligence affect medicine and Fallout New Vegas. As your number increases, get more skill. Yeah, no, dirt. What's the ratio? I don't see the ratio. This is upsetting. Alright, back to stream. Good night, Minnow. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Night-night.
And then, hello, Andrea. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hello,
Or
Andrea.
welcome to talking.
And yes, Dark Souls, I'm wearing wielding a bear trap because I can.
Oh, that's what it is.
Now I'm looking for a hot plate.
Good night, Minnow. So your medicine is based on 2 plus this product on 2 times your intelligence plus your luck divided by 2. That doesn't. Well, that says for initial level. And then however many points you put into medicine, which I think you've put in a decent amount of points to medicine.
Yeah.
So, what's your intelligence right now?
6?
And then you take mentats, and mentats is like a +2, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so that would make that a 16. And you have 10 luck or 9 luck?
Eight.
Okay, that'd be 4, so that's 22. Alright, so your base is 22. If you use mentats. We don't use mentats. We subtract 4, which is 18. And you had 53.
I just walked through 2 bear traps.
Why? Plus that would only get you to 69, which, while funny, is still 6 medicine away. Okay, so even if you took the mentats and you had the pharmacy today thing going, you would still be probably 6 medicine short.
Damn.
Unless, for some reason, you found a... Well, no, even then you'd still be 1 short. Well, if you had the comprehension skill, it would boost you all the way up. What is that? Yeah, if you had an outfit, which was a doctor thing, which would give you 5, but you'd still need 1. Which I don't know where you would get that from. Unless there's some other drug which you have that can up intelligence.
Oh! Any of this business wear increases speech. That could be helpful.
Yeah.
Doobie doobie boo boo boo. Doobie 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 doo.
Humans insides with
Okay, I can't think of anything currently holding us back. Let's speak to Elijah.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
Okay. How do I get to the markers on
I've
my map?
unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
Okay.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins.
Okay.
Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, are we on our...
Yes. Now let's get...
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken. More. Orders. For me. This should be good.
Yeah, God is cool. Let's travel together.
I'll follow you. For now.
Alright, God. Fine. Alright, we're gonna go to Salida del Sol. Okay. Nothing useful in there for me. Do you smell an enemy? Nice. Dead. Honestly, I don't really need anything from you. I'll take a few more spears, they're always helpful, but... I don't think I'll be running out of spears anytime soon. No? What's the point of this? Rooftop access? Why taunt me with all these beds I can't use? I'm gonna take a beer. It's an 8-ball. More ghost busting makes it feel good. No sleep, more beer. Fuck yeah. Hehe. Gas valve traps. Sounds like fun. Oh, I already disarmed you. I don't care about your pistol. Why worry about having dog out? We have me. I'm better than any dog.
That's right. You know what's better than a dog?
2 dogs.
You wanna know what's better than 2 dogs?
3
3
dog?
dog, back on the air.
Should probably be charging my phone. It is near dead. Just like I feel.
Hehe.
Yeah. Why do I have so many notifications? Who the fuck is pinging me?
Dark Datura. Desert salad.
Desert salad. Doo -doo -doo.
Night. Oh, party time mentats. That would be huge. We just need honey mesquite pod.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. We can't get any. Looking at it, none of them spawn according to the wiki. None of them spawn in this DLC.
Damn.
3 dogs and 1 goldfish. Okay.
Pip-Boy.
Hello.
Hello.
A journal?
Where are we?
Town's
journaling
going
to?
to get built, it just ain't built to last. Casino might be a different story. It's like a bank vault to the sky. But that just means it's a big show for someone. Hope Sinclair survives this one.
Someone say big shot.
Who locks a dresser?
Who doesn't? Do you not like your dresser? I like my dresser.
Ugh! Oh my god.
It's mine too. I think. Does God love me? I love God. God's a great super mutant.
He is. Why give me all of these beds and not let me wait?
It's like copper.
Oh. Why would they do something so heinous?
Junk food. An automatic rifle? I would care if I used one. Okay. I am gonna be right back. I have to go use the little scientist room.
Got it. I will make sure everybody does not die as fast. Alright, everybody, so I'm gonna have to ask you to not die as fast. I know that's gonna be difficult for some of you, but I really think if we put our hearts together, we cannot die together. Alright, now who's with me on the let's not kill each other or ourselves train? No Dark Souls, please don't riot. Please don't riot. Please. I gotta show them that I'm capable of watching children. That's the only way they'll let me watch over the test subjects. I have to prove to them that I can survive a room full of people who have low attention spans and I won't start a riot and cause mass destruction of the world. And before we start, know that giant wave of toddlers who all were causing infernos and other cases of arson, that was totally not me. I didn't do that. That was someone else, not me. I did not leave that charge, no matter what the pictures say. I was not holding the baton pointing at where the flamethrower should be aiming. I do not watch the Subway Surfers, Toy Coco. Gosh. Bagosh. You think so little of me. I watched the Indiana Jones game, obviously. Like a true intellectual. I never got to play Subway Surfers because my phone was always really far behind in the tech. I had a sliding phone. The ones that you could slide what's it called? Width-wise, so that you had the keyboard. I had that phone when people were getting like the iPhone 6, the iPhone 7. My first like smartphone to call it was when I don't remember what iPhone era that was. The Galaxy S7 was a couple years, I think, maybe before I got my phone, and I had the what was it? I had the Windows phone when it was like paired up with Nokia. It was like the Windows 3, or was it 3360? Something like that. Snake was a based game. I just wish that my phone could handle any games. At the time, it kind of sucked. Yeah, Windows phone. I liked it. It was neat. What happened to mine? I think no, that was my first Samsung that did that. What happened to it? Some tech thing happened to it. I know that. It was what was it? I think the battery broke, or not broke. I think the battery wasn't able to sustain a charge, or at some point no, because that worked fine when I looked at it the last time. I don't remember, and it's gonna eat away at me until I remember, so I'm just gonna not. At some point, I stopped using it, and I got the... Oh, that's a fun firework. The Samsung Galaxy Prime, which is the most off-brand, on-brand phone I could ever think of. And I used that for a couple of years, and I even got another one when that one kicked the can.
Take
and
drugs,
then that one broke relatively
get smarter,
recently.
ingredients, whiskey, beds be tempting, riot, dancing cheeseburger, look froth, Subway servers.
Jesus Christ, it sounds like you're... it sounds like you're one of those ADHD people who, like, scream a bunch of nonsense, wear, like, a trash can as a hat,
Subway
and then
service
smack
was
their belly with a
addicting
Thomas the
though.
Tank
Lego,
engine.
Indiana Jones, sliding phone, Snake is a based game. Windows phone, yo! Nokia phones could pierce armor, man. I swear, Nokia phones.
But yeah, Nokia phones were fucking.
No, man, you
massive
make
pieces
Nokia
of those
phones
things.
into armor.
They taste like copper.
I like how there are 3 things in this world that we like make jokes about that to some degree probably aren't jokes. And that's anything about Nokia phones being indestructible.
Wow, I just got set on fire.
I remembered it and then I forgot it. The third one is Chuck Norris, and then Chuck Norris being just a badass. Oh, EA, that's right. EA just making everything suck because money. So it's EA, Chuck Norris, Nokia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if it's funny once, it's funny every time. My favorite of the Chuck Norris ones is, did you know that Chuck Norris got bitten by a snake, and after 5 excruciatingly painful days, the snake finally died?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. I can't remember if it's 5 days or 4 days, sadly. So I go with 5 days, because that seems like a nice business week.
Guys!
A cosmic knife!
No, Dean left me some vodka.
Aww, how nice of him.
He cares.
Is she gonna take the cosmic knife for the cosmic, spear?
I already made
What
one.
the fuck?
To die.
I just see God scream through on fire. God's moving at lightning speeds. At a breakneck pace. Surrender now or get the mace. In your face.
Consisted. Continued. Conducted. I just kind of brute force it. I don't like sitting through this mini, like, 5-second cutscene, though, every time, though. Yay! Good lord.
I'll find you.
Wow, he went and had a lot of fun. God has, like, no health.
Yeah, God went and beat up a few heathens. You should have seen it. It's pretty dope.
Wow.
Finally.
He took almost all my stim packs.
Who, God?
Yeah, I think God was spending way too much time in the...
We need to fight.
Well?
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do?
Do you know how to operate the switches?
I do. The diagram there tells me
What
what
do
I
you
need
take
to know.
me for? A fool? I'm God. I can do whatever I want. So can you? No.
I need you to trust me to get through this.
You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest.
I mean, fair.
No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage.
What do I need to bring back?
Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do for the time being. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them. Take some of the remains inside
We
them.
literally
Bring
just
it
killed a
back
bunch
here.
of these bitches.
They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you. And the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage.
Some of the meat
2
inside.
chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here. The idiot swallowed his collar.
Nah, I'll be nice.
For some reason, I don't feel like you're being nice about Truly. It is but a ruse.
Why would I be nice as a ruse?
Why would you be nice at all?
Where the fuck is you?
Pikachu. Pika goes to
Zaboomafoo?
Come on in, let's see doing the things that animals do.
Alright, I guess I just need to freshly murder these guys.
Oh no, whatever will you do having to freshly murder people?
Anyway, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no popes. Oh no, I'm
It's
afraid
taking
of this
that
pope.
human so long. You better have brought
Yeah,
enough
what do we
meat.
do? It's a pope.
I can feel dog's teeth tearing at
Dottie
my
doesn't have
ribs,
any
hungry
formal
to get out.
experience killing popes before.
You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll
Right,
wait.
Dottie?
Send the signal.
Who?
We'll be ready.
Never had experience in killing the popes. No, no, no.
Yep, I've never killed the Pope.
See, chat, never once would Dottie ever have done something so heinous. Dottie doesn't have it in her to do something so heinous.
Ah! Rude.
Madre's almost.
Okay. Huh.
What's up, Dottie? Did you find something neat?
No.
Are you lying to me now?
Why would I do that?
I don't know whether to trust you or to believe you're lying.
Get Dean to the rooftop. What are you?
I believe that is what the humans call a good idea. Something I have never had.
I don't know what a good idea is.
Yeah, neither do I. Apparently it's a cool thing that humans do.
Vodka! Alright, let's make our way back to the Villa Fountain and try to go home. Not home. And, end the stream. That's the word. Okay. Oh, neat. There's Rebound and Buff out in here.
Oh, those are your two favorite drugs, isn't it?
No.
What the
I
hell are your
like
favorite
Buff
drugs?
out.
Why do you like Buff out?
Makes me stronger.
I see. Note to self. do not get buff out for Dottie's birthday.
Why?
Because you're strong enough as is. You're a strong, independent Dottie. Plus, you'd probably kill me.
Huh?
Don't talk much, do you? All right then. I'll just wallflower it over here.
You got turned down.
Are you talking to me? Because that happens a lot.
Oh no, I was laughing at Domino being turned down.
Oh. Lamau.
Damn it, I don't have high enough science.
Is science not also intelligence?
Circles or fingers around the fountain, moves your moving your hand and points to the point to rest. Doesn't seem interested in the strange. Does the exterior of the casing. She seems to be making sure it's intact. Wait. Okay. You sure seem eager to go. Okay. Why do you think he wants you to go to the station? Neither Dean nor Dog with technical aptitude to man the switching station? Alright, out of curiosity. I want to see... No, stop moving, please. This one. I guess you didn't like that one. Okay, okay, I get it. Better than finger snaps. Smile. Now that's more like it. This entire place is a pre-war paradise, you know? Find a way to heal you. Alright. Next time, we'll do Christine. Not in that way.
Wait, what?
Not in that way. We'll take care of her quest next.
There's ghosties. Otherwise, there are beds and dirty sinks. Paradise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like paradise.
And besides, the ghosts aren't that difficult to deal with if you have a weapon that can just break their limbs. Because with our new fun perk, as soon as their limbs are broken, they die.
Man, it's crazy. It's almost like if you kill something, they die.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk?
I mean, it's crazy. We're stabbing each other's armholes.
Why?
I don't really fucking know.
What the fuck? You're stabbing me and you don't even know why?
Alrighty, Roo, so we're going to end it for tonight. Huh.
I feel like you
That's
just
weird.
wanted to stab me.
Well, okay, when I tried to stab you, I found something stuck to my bear trap fist. It was a piece of paper that said,
Get help.
yeah, how did you know?
Call it a hunch.
I'm-
Maybe someone's looking out for you or trying to tell you to get help.
I'm gonna ignore the fact that Nintendo has been tagged in the description for the entire series.
No, it is Nintendo. This is what happens after Nintendo bricks every Switch 2 console. Because somebody breathed.
Yeah,
And they took
apparently.
offense to that.
Alright,
You heard it
then.
here first, folks. Nintendo launched the first missiles and Sierra Madre is their HQ.
Uh-huh. Alright, everybody. Ah. Nom, 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 nom.
As two great adventurers who have seen the Sierra Madre in the past, and the present, and the future would say, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
But not in the Sierra Madre. That place sucks ass.
Yeah, no, it's mine now. I own
Yeah, it
it.
sucks. Yeah.
That's why it sucks. It's
Okay,
mine
bye.
now. Bye.